Hey everyone, I know it's been a while and I do apologize for that. I've had a lot of people reach out to me and ask if I'm just gonna film again or not, but I am. I love YouTube. I'm gonna continue doing it. But I think after I took the Lsat, I was just completely pooped. I was just done. So yeah, I filmed one video and I posted it, and that was it. But I'm gonna get back on it. So this video is actually a vlog that I did 10 days before the actual test. So on the first day, I'm doing a reverse countdown. So on the first day, I'm counting that as day 10, and then I go down until day 1, which is the day before the test. And day 0, I didn't film. I was going crazy trying to get there and whatnot. So I'll just film that. I'll link it down below in a few days, and I will talk about day 0, which is day of the test. But yeah, I actually have my scores, and I'll make a separate video about that too. It was an intense journey, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. I really wouldn't. I hope you enjoy it. Some of the days are longer than the others, and of course you can skip around and whatnot, but yeah, it broke me. So you can look at what my life was at that time. Hey everyone, today is day 10 of my Lsat vlogging. I'm gonna do logic games, and I don't have a lot of time, and it sucks because I think we're starting to enter pre-midterm season at school, so it's a little intense. The blueprint is really tech savvy, and they give you an option of picking question by question or sprint mode, and so we're gonna do question by question. I'll just read the first one out loud. A messenger will deliver exactly 7 packages, L, M, N, O, P, and S and T, one at a time, not necessarily in that order. The 7 deliveries must be made according to the following conditions. And then it gives you, they're so messed up, because it gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rules. That's ridiculous. And one of them is P is delivered either 1st or 7th. So basically, I have to make a game setup. And I'm going to do that right now, and hopefully it won't take me that long. But don't worry, I will fast forward through a bunch of stuff just so you guys kind of get an idea of what I'm doing. Okay, this one is hard, and it's freaking taking me forever to do it. Basically, I did 2 setups in the beginning, and then I would add setups per question. That took some time. That took 12 minutes, and we have about 7 minutes in the actual test. So right now I'm practicing, but next week I'll be doing a lot more times. So yeah. So this is day 9, and it's 10:30 p.m. I am exhausted. I was on campus most of the day just working on different things, and I just can't. I was okay, I'll just work on LSAT problems from 10 to midnight, but I can't. My head is so out of it, and it sucks. It sucks to be in classes, be a full-time student, and be involved in other things, and keep a balance in your personal life. I went to a birthday dinner today, and then still study for the LSAT. It's horrible, but I'll do my best to do at least 3 hours tomorrow, hopefully, and then during the weekend. I feel a little guilty, but I also need to keep a balance and make sure that mentally I'm okay, and I'm checking in with myself. And I honestly right now I just need a break. I'll chill for an hour, and then I'll probably call it a night really early, even though I usually sleep at 1 a.m. But yeah, I'm gonna try to start sleeping at 11:30. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so I'm gonna work on some reading comprehension, but I can't really talk in there, so I'm just gonna film quietly. But look at this view. You can see the bear right. So now I'm back in my room. It's been a few hours. It's 6:45. Oh no. So it's 6:45, and I was only able to do an hour earlier of reading comp. I'm having some scheduling conflicts with going to class, and I just feel disrespectful walking in late and stuff, so I decided to miss the last three sessions and just watch the online videos that they have. And like, I have noticed that because I switched, I was in San Jose and then I came into the Berkeley class, that we're not finishing all of them. Like, it's not a big deal, but I just feel like I need to be serious and do all of the problems, and so I just need to, I decided to just do the last three by myself. Here's the book. Okay, so I'm gonna do workshop 3, and I'll take you guys on a close-up of like the lesson. So I just don't want it to be like copyright, so I'm gonna go into the lessons. For a lot of them I haven't watched because I've been in class and I don't see the need of rewatching the videos. Some of them I do, and I've definitely rewatched, I've definitely watched the videos where I haven't gone to class. And I have missed like 3 classes, so, you know, things just come up and whatnot. I feel like I've been preparing for this thing for like 2 or 3 months, and I'm just so done with it. Like, I'm up to here, like I want it to come and be over, and I'm a little concerned because I haven't, so my goal score is 160, right? And my first score was 144, then the second one was 145, then 148. I feel like at 148, I could get a 150, and I would be happy with the 150. But then my practice test, which was last weekend, was a 144, and I freaked. Things happened, and so I didn't get any sleep, and I'm concerned because I don't want to get the score I originally got on the real test. Do you get what I'm saying? And I'm taking a prep course. So basically I'm just going to be doing more homework, more practice problems. And like, it is what it is. I'm not going to let it consume my life. But if you look at my calendar, like, this is the beginning of this week, but there's not that much blue. And then the second half of the week, there's huge chunks of time that I'm putting into it. I think just mentally I'm starting to be done, and so it's just hard to stay in one place and like focus for a few hours when I've been doing it for so long now. Something I did today was I called one of my really good friends. She's an hermana of mine, Yadira, and she's a student. She's a law student right now, and she talked to me for like, let's see, shit, wow, I don't know. So she talked to me for 2 hours, 2 hours and 12 minutes, and you know, she's busy, and I just really appreciated her helping me. I think she definitely pulled me out of I think I was starting to get lost in this whole process, and she definitely pulled me out and gave me amazing advice and tips. I'm glad it's almost over. It's I don't think it's good for me anymore. I think I came in really strong and positive, and I've just been thinking about it for months and working on it and studying for months, and I'm just ready to take it and have this portion of the application be over with. I'm gonna be like a minute or 2 late to the actual test, but I'll work on it tomorrow. I'll try to be early, but yeah, they're about to start. Bye. So it's evening now, and I took my 5th practice test, and it wasn't as bad. I, for the first time ever, went in with some type of strategy, and the timing was still a little hard. I wasn't able to finish everything again, but I do feel better, and right now I'm going to score my Scantron. And so I don't know if the other prep courses do this, but what Blueprint does is they have an app and they have the online thing. I basically put this up, line it up with the triangles. Can you see that? Yay, so it got it. Okay, so at least, okay, so this is what happened. I got a 148, and it's okay, but that's not that's not gonna get me to Georgetown. And I wish I had been scoring 148 a lot earlier. I don't know, I at least want to break 150, you know. If my initial score was 144, I want to break 150, and I hope tomorrow I do. what I'm gonna do Monday is go through some of the questions that I got wrong, and it's something that I haven't done and I feel like I should. But at least I went up, because the one last week I scored a 144, but I had a horrible headache and I didn't get that much sleep. So hopefully this goes up. It's not that I'm upset. I'm good. I'm happy. But I do want to break 150, and this is ranging a 144 to a 152 score. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. So I'm actually gonna be on time. Let me take these off. Okay, so I'm gonna try to take a picture of this. And now basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna check and make sure that they're all the same. 21 is E. 22 is B, C, B, B. Okay. It was just one that was off. So I am so happy. This gives you a breakdown, and I think what happened was I actually gave myself enough time to go through all the games. Reading comp, killing me here. Okay, so I'm very happy because I was able to break 150. I scored 151 in this last test. So I just went through the reading composition, like over the questions that I got wrong, and with no time pressure, I was able to get most of them right, like the ones I got wrong. So that makes me happy, and it made me realize that I actually went through a passage, the second one, that had 8 questions, and I didn't understand the passage, and my mentality was, I need to get through the whole thing, so let's move, and I sacrificed. That one was my lowest section, and I got a 3 out of 8 for that specific passage. So it made me realize that I don't only need to strategize enough time for all of them and to get through the easier ones, which are usually in the beginning, faster, but also look at how many questions are per passage, because they're all worth the same. But I gave myself enough time to have 10 minutes for the last passage. And in that one, it tells you the ranking on how hard it is. So if it's easy, medium, hard, or brutal. And actually the last passage was brutal, but I got a 5 out of 6 because I had all that time. And I think the test expects people to be running out of time completely by that time. So I think that's why, yeah, like for sure it's hard, but I think it's brutal because of the time crunch at the end. Okay, so I'm at the end of day 5, which is Monday night. And Monday is one of my busiest days because every other 2 weeks I have council meetings with my co-op. And it was a really hard day, a really long day. So I only did one logic game right now, and it wasn't great. So I'm still finishing up workshop 3 on the website. And today I was supposed to go to my blueprint class, and I wasn't able to because of my meeting, and I was in charge of bringing food, so I couldn't really do that. But I did want to try and do something, and so I went over one of the questions, and they gave me 9 minutes, which is a lot to work on it, and I just wasted all my time on the first question and trying to do a setup. And so I think it's good to be getting that out of my system now, rather than freeze on the test and be like, oh my god, I don't get it. And I spent like 4 or 5 minutes doing the setup, and then like 2 whole minutes on the first game. On the first question, which should be easier because I'm eliminating based off the rules that they're giving me. And I wasted a lot of time on that, and then I was left with 2 answers, and I started to panic because I saw the little watch thing, right? And so I was in between A and D. I'm like, F it, I'm gonna go with D. So I went with D, and then when we were reviewing the answers, D was one of the first ones the instructor eliminated because it was one of the rules, like, knocked it off right away. And so I realized that if I wasted all that time, I might as well have taken 10 more seconds to get the answer right. But yeah, it's kind of late and I am trying to keep a sleep schedule that'll be the closest to whatever Saturday is. So basically, I'm done. I'm done for tonight. I only did one logic game. I know it sucks, but I will be doing a lot more in between Tuesday and Thursday. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow on day 4. Bye-bye. I just talked with my friend and she actually withdrew from the test this Saturday, and the vibe and the advice I felt from her, it just, you know, it just gave me more strength. And because I feel like I'm starting to relax about this whole process, and she wished me the best of luck, and it meant a lot to me. I think it really did mean a lot to me that even though she won't be going through the process, that she, you know, she has me in her prayers and is thinking of me and everything. So it just made me think, like, this test is stressing out so many people all over the place, and I understand it's a big component, but those 4 hours that I'm sitting there aren't going to define me as a person or who I am or how good of an attorney I'm going to be. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to let this effing test get in my way, and I want to go now. I want to go to law school now. So whatever happens, I'm going to go. Like, I am ready to go. So I'm not going to stress out too much. I know I want a 160. That'd be the best case scenario, that I would get that or higher. But you know what? It is what it is. A number is a number, and it's not Edna. It's not all of me. So it's going to be okay. And it's not just my hard work and effort and determination. It's my parents and my families and my friends and, you know, all their support. So this is going to happen. I'm going to wake up on time, take my lift, and I'm going to get there. And so today I'm going to focus a little bit on breaking down logic games and strategizing a little bit. So I know that there's a few things coming up. Like, I have some homework and a midterm this week, which is all due Friday. But I'm going to try to finish it by Thursday night and cram the 2 lessons I have left from Blueprint earlier on, like everything be done by Thursday, so Friday I can just relax and just review a little bit and review my strategy. I'm just so glad I got that off my chest. It's gonna be okay. Like, I know it is. I just need to try my best. So today's Wednesday night, and I've worked on a lot of logical reasoning problems, and the workshop that I was working on online was actually like some of the tougher questions. So I feel like it's teaching me, I got most of them wrong, to be real, but I feel like it's teaching me to what's the word, to like think critically, and I prefer to get it out of my system now, like the bad ones, and kind of like build from that now rather than on the actual test. So I think that's helping a lot. But then I moved on to logic games, and I got frustrated after the first one because I took too much time on it, and the rules just threw me off. So I was on Facebook and I saw something. It made me realize that this thing has consumed my life completely, this test. I'm so glad it's going to be over. Like, I have friends who are already preparing to take it again in December if, you know, shit hits the fan. And honestly, like, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take it now, and it'll be what it'll be. I just feel prepared, but I just feel like it's becoming an all-consuming issue. Not issue, like, it's just consuming my entire life. And I came upon something on Facebook, and it made me think of one of my mom's friends, and it's this older lady who works really, really hard. She sells elotes, and I know that the seasons are changing, and it's definitely getting colder, and it just hits home because this lady used to live where we rent, and the guy, like the landlord, kind of ended up kicking her out, and it was just a hot mess. It was just a really sad situation, and so I think I'm gonna figure something out with my brother and try to help her out, either with the GoFundMe page or anything. But it really hit home for me because I realized that this thing is taking over my life, this law school application, when all I've always cared about is, you know, helping my family and my friends and my community, and doing what's best for all of us. not just me and like whatever my future will be. So yeah, I think I'm just so ready for this to be done. I want to take the test and just go through the whole application process and just be done. And wherever it is that I'm meant to go, I think I will go. And yeah, I just want to start moving on and doing other things. Sorry, I'm just all emotional. It's so many things. But yeah, I think I'm done for tonight. I'll definitely work on a lot more things tomorrow. Alright, so this is day 2. And I will be filming on Snapchat. I'm gonna be picking the gray, like, glam filter, because that's kind of how I'm feeling. I hope it doesn't freak you out. If it does, just skip to day 1. I'm prepared but done. I mean, I thought that I was gonna have everything done by now, a strategy written out, like everything was gonna be perfect, and it's not. And there's just not enough time in a day. Like, I think that's the issue. So I just got caught up working on my midterm and other things. It's day 1, Friday, and I was really good in the morning and for like most of the day, but then I went and I went on campus to print my ticket, and it was where I was printing, it was only in black and white, and the resolution was horrible, and I just like felt like the anxiety and the panic set in, and I almost had a panic attack, and like I rushed over to the MCC, and I was like, where can I print, blah, like I couldn't even think basically. So I went to Copy Central, and I was able to print in color, and that looks a lot better, but I guess now I'm concerned that I won't even get in to the test center, if that makes any sense. And I had been messaging my friend Yadira, and by some coinky dinky, she dialed me, and we ended up talking for like 40 minutes right now, and she definitely calmed me down a lot. But I just thought I was like done because of a stupid ticket. And it sucks because, you know, I don't have a printer at home, and I live in the co-ops, and the printer broke down, but I was able to get one in color. I think that one should be fine. If they don't let me in, I'm gonna be so mad. But as of now, like, I'm just gonna think that it's gonna work out, and I have to work on my midterm, but I'm only gonna work on it for an hour, and then do some online practice for an hour, and then I'm gonna go get dinner, relax, go over my midterm, turn it in, and then just relax the rest of the night and get a good night's sleep. I'm gonna call my mom back actually, but while I was talking to Yadira, I went out into the kitchen and someone brought me flowers. I don't know whom. And they decorated. It looks so cute. It's just an emotional roller coaster. I don't know whose it is. I'm gonna open it right now, but so many people have been so supportive, but it's just, this test sucks. It really sucks, and I think I'm used to being strong and good at everything, and this is just eating me up. But oh, it's such a cute quote too. It says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams, live the life you've imagined. And it says, scale the wall of negativity and self-doubt and refuse to allow any obstacle to separate you from the attainment of your dreams. That came in the card. And then she wrote, wishing you the best of luck on your Lsat. You got this because you are a chingona. And it's not signed, and it just means the world to me. I love flowers. I haven't gotten flowers in years. Not years, like since my birthday in February. But it means a lot, and I'm gonna call my mom right now. Maybe she'll answer. She called me back 3 times. But maybe because she's a mom, she like senses my panic and anxiety. We'll see though. Maybe she won't answer.
Hola, Chuchizo.
¿A que no sabes qué? Chuchis.
Yo y no contestabas.
Ok, lo que pasa es que todo el día estaba bien, pero luego fui a imprimir mi boleto porque mañana para que te dejen de entrar tienes que tener tu boleto con tu foto, y cuando lo fui a imprimir, la máquina no estaba imprimiendo en color, eso se miraba bien feo y casi me puse a llorar y me vino ansiedad y como que me paniqué. Entonces le estaba mandando mensajes a una de mis hermanas que ya hizo todo esto el año pasado. Entonces yo creo que como que ella sintió de que estaba desesperada. Por accidente me llamó, pero luego habló conmigo casi una hora. Y por eso no te contesté, porque estaba hablando con ella.
Oh,
Yeah. Pero Estela sentía como que el mundo entero estaba sobre mis hombros.
ya se quitó.
Un poquito. Yeah. Y llegué a la casa y flores y una cartita y me dice que me desea buena suerte y que me quiere mucho.
Ay,
So,
te levantó más el ánimo.
sí, a mí Yadira también me levantó el ánimo y toda la gente ha estado muy en Facebook, y todos los que me miran me abrazan y me han estado echando porras. Pero yo creo que como tengo nervios y ya viene el mero examen, me preocupa que no me vaya a levantar, me preocupa que no me vayan a dejar de entrar, me preocupa que dónde voy a dejar el teléfono y si lo tengo que esconder, qué tal que se lo roban, porque no puedes entrar con teléfono, lo tienes que dejar en un lado. Y me preocupa que qué tal que sí, llego, todo va bien y luego voy tomando el examen y se me va todo. Vas a tener que ahorrar mucho por mí, Chuchis.
¿Qué?
Vas a tener que ahorrar mucho por mí.
¿Orar?
Sí.
Ok.
Regala a Kevin o algo como sacrificio.
No.
No es cierto.
No, y viste que yo te estaba marcando porque
So yeah, that was 10 days right before I took my LSAT. I hope, it gave you a little bit of what I experienced. It gave you a little insight. It's a lot harder than I thought. I'm taking a lot longer to finish things up, but we'll get there. I have a lot of people behind me that are being very supportive, and I'm very grateful for them. But yeah, I just need to push through these next few weeks. I really do appreciate you watching. If you have any questions with anything connected to applying to law school or the actual test, the LSAT, just comment down below. I'm down to make more videos, and I'll definitely be making more after Thanksgiving, a lot more constantly, maybe up to 2 videos a week, because I'll have more time. But yeah, my deadline for myself, at least for my top 10 schools, is to apply by Thanksgiving, the day before, 2 days before. So yeah, I love you all. Mwah. Thank you so much for watching and supporting. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so. Thank you. Bye-bye.